Well, sometimes when you're a small boat sailor, you run into maintenance issues with your boat. It's important, though, not to forget about your trailer, because even though it's pretty simple, there are still things that can go wrong with it, such as this. Fortunately, it involves launching the boat, so after we go through 1,000 or 2 staples, we'll be able to go sailing today. At least that's the plan, and that's what we hope to do. And as is true in all projects, this one seemed to be a half-hour job until we realized that every piece of carpet on this boat was put on at the same time. And it's been in salt water for the last 2 years or so. So guess what? They're all failing at the same time. All of my staples have rusted out and they're falling apart. So we're going to spend most of the afternoon, and hopefully we'll be able to go sailing sometime tonight. We've picked a day that has been the hottest so far this year with the highest humidity, but we do have some breeze. So you should pick your weather. And in the case of Floridians, do this in December. Don't do it in June.
We're going to show how to staple the carpet to the bunks that the boat rests on. And I'm snugging up the carpet on the end. You have to press hard as you shoot the staples. And we've got it cut so that it fits. This is a redo job, so. Then you bring the flap over, secure, and then okay, so we've got the end secured, and then we'll start working along the edge. I was eager to help and relieve Matt, and without thinking I started stapling without getting a pair of gloves, and this is the result. I have a nice blister, it's already rubbed open, and I realized after that Matt does have gloves, so I grabbed one of those, and hopefully that will keep me from getting any more blisters. Okay, when we are stapling a long stretch, in order to keep the carpet from slipping, we put a catch staple ahead about 1 foot, anchor it, and then fill in the space in between. And that way you don't have to readjust every time you're putting a staple in, and it moves a little bit smoother. Okay, and there is a catch right here. I'm going to reinforce that, but I'm out of staples, so we're going to need to refill. I'll show you how that's done.
Go.
Okay, I'm getting a new refill of staples, and I just pulled these out and it looks like they're all broken, but a few of them do have full strand, which I prefer, so I will use that. Lets me go a little longer without having to refill. There's a catch at the rear of the staple gun. You need to push it down and pull it back to release the plunger. Then you put in the row of staples, return the plunger. Be sure when you press it in, you catch it. And then you're ready to start, and we are going to reinforce this catch and then fill in the space as we end.
One of the things we failed to mention on this project that's an essential for me anyway, unless you want to see me laying on the ground looking like an overturned bug, a sport drink. This happens to be my favorite, Gatorade. It works real well for what I'm about to do. So far anyway, I haven't fallen over, so that's a good thing. So I could only have Linda do so much, and she's chickened out, so now I have to continue on this. This is such a fun project. I'm sure you'll enjoy it when you do yours too. If you're my age and have a little problem with arthritic hands, these are heavy-duty guns, and they're very hard to squeeze. So I'm not as strong in my right hand as I am with my left hand. So you have to kind of improvise on this, and that's what I'm going to do now. So if you're wondering why I'm using both hands, it's mainly because I don't have the strength that I need in my right hand. So. This could be very painful if I have an accident.
Yes.
I'm out of bullets.
Oh, out of bullets.
I have been out of bullets.
Hang on just 1 sec.
Well, now that I've reloaded, I can go back and do this again. It was so much fun the first time.
He looks like an expert.
Well, by the time you get done with this, you will be. Of course, it'll be a couple years before we have to do it again, so by then we'll have forgotten everything that we've learned. Guess we can come back and watch the video.
That's true. We could use this. Now it is.
Okay, that's done. I have a feeling we've got the easy part done. We have to do this, the keel board next. Now, have we done it both sides?
I did the side closest to you.
Yeah.
On the keel board.
On the guide, yeah.
Well, not the guide, but the one the keel rests on.
Oh, down here.
Yeah, I did the part that's closest to you. So we got the other side of that, and then I think
I did this,
the top
right?
of that. No, you didn't. You
Oh,
didn't
I
do
did
the
that.
top. You just did the bottom.
I did the top.
I'm sure.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
top of the guide board and the side of the keel. Whatever they call that.
Yeah, board. Okay. All right. Well, I thought I did that. It's always important to ask because at this age, you never know. Actually, you do know. I've probably forgotten. Who says there's not ballet involved in sailboat trailer maintenance?
The cushion is nice, though. Think about a cushion if you have to work with on a concrete pad or an asphalt parking lot.
You expect an abundance of room in any sailing project?
Well, it would be nice.
I happen to know of a 36-foot Morgan that's for sale.
Yes, I know. I'm trying not to think about it.
Well kept. We know it takes to the ground real well.
Yes, we know. Almost there. Done. Ta-da!
Did I hear a word?
We're done.
We're done?
Done.
Oh, good.
That means we can sail
Well, maybe have some lunch.
after we put this stuff away. Yes. Lunch, then sail.
It's hot.
You'll adjust.
Oh, the sacrifices you go through to finish a project on a sailboat.
And we have a finished project. The sun is at high noon and we've got a breeze, but we've worked up an appetite. So I think it's time to have lunch.
Yeah, and then I have heard a rumor there's this something called a boat down on C dock? B dock.
B dock.
B dock. And I think it's called the Hideaway?
Yeah. I'd like to find that boat after we have a bite to eat.
Sounds like a winner. This is going to be a pizza and beer, right?
No, not beer. Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Sorry. Oh, soda. I do have some soda.
Okay.
Hope that's okay.
Well, we're going to go get something to eat, then we'll see you out on the water. I think we'll take her out on the bay and enjoy this nice sea breeze.
Sounds like a nice afternoon.
See you next time on Sailing Hideaway.
Bye.